You know why we seem to have a problem with people getting in fights on airplanes?
Yeah?
It's because tickets aren't expensive enough. 8772 Radio U. This is not me saying this. I do not necessarily agree with these comments, but this is what, more or less, what Delta CEO Ed Bastian said in a recent interview with CNN's Richard Quest.
Oh, my goodness. The Delta PR team has got to be freaking out right now.
Yeah. So this, they were talking about how, was it Sean Duffy, the transportation secretary of the United States, saying how we all need to dress up nicer. If we just dressed up nicer, then maybe people would behave better on airlines.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying that's because we don't act nice because we're poor.
No, but the Delta CEO, Ed Bastian, said, so this is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And he's saying, well, go back in time when the government regulated airlines more, tickets were much more expensive. Everybody dressed up. It was a fancy luxury experience. You ate steak and caviar, and everybody behaved themselves. Now that tickets,
flights are a little more casual.
They're more, prices have dropped. He said, particularly with COVID. The way he put it, he's like, after COVID, the fares dropped so low that he said we had people flying for the first time.
Yeah.
That didn't understand the rules. And so it's our fault that we don't understand because it was too expensive for them. They were too poor to be able to afford your flights before.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like he's saying. He's insulting us because he's saying we're too poor to get it.
Yeah. He says that it's not about income level or blaming travelers, but it's about expectations. I guess if you charge more and if we're paying more, then we realize the expectations for us are higher.
Well, I don't necessarily agree. I don't agree with that statement, but to me, I don't agree with his thinking that saying this doesn't imply that if you charge more, what it actually does is it limits the people that can go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what he's actually saying. He may not think that he's saying that.
Yeah.
But that's what he's actually saying.
This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
This is what
I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is that you raise the prices, it limits who can come, and therefore it blocks out the people that are causing all the problems, according to him.
If you dumb poor people were rich enough to fly more, you'd get it.
Yeah, you would understand that this is not how you're supposed to act on a plane. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I've seen plenty of rich people act like idiots on planes.
Particularly back during COVID. When the rules were more strict, everybody was, that seemed to be across income levels and attire to me.
Right, yeah.
I just don't understand why, going back to the attire thing too, if you dress nicer, you're less likely to have incidents. People dress very casually in basically every other space of life.
Yes.
And we don't have these conversations about it.
Well, I think civility overall is down, across the board. You can definitely make that claim, and I think part of it is social media and all of the
right. I think it's much more that than our
polarization. A lot of people are polarized on different sides of the political aisle and ideology and all of that, and so it leads to more argument and more just less being nice to one another.
Yeah, the way when you're more living online than in person, then when you do go out in person, you're less equipped to it.
Yeah,
but that has nothing to do with income level.
No, zero to do with income.
The price of anything or what you're wearing.
I completely agree with Sean Duffy that it would be nicer if the flight experience was better and you didn't run into, people that are sometimes nasty. Often the agents that work at the airport.
Yeah.
But
But then they're dealing with all of us.
Exactly.
Nasty people too.
It's a catch-22 there. But I just feel like I agree with that. But as this is the solution, let's raise the prices.
If we could just charge more and still be in business.
That's not the reason this problem is happening.
Having all these dumb poor people
what
causing issues on our flights.
CEO? What are you saying?